clouds. Well, let's go to Sean listening in Pecan Grove. Sean, thanks for hanging on. Welcome to Chris X Radio.
Once Hegseth is in a jail at the Hague.
Thanks for the call, Sean. That's not your name, and it's not where you're calling from. And you still, you just can't do it. You just can't help yourself. Sean's going to keep on listening and keep calling in and keep trying, and then blame me, tell me I'm going to hell for lying when he lies every time he calls in. Man, there must be a special place in hell for Sean. And they use the name Sean, I guess, or there's no telling. He was going to go after Pete Hegseth, talking about the boats, the Venezuelan boats, the drug narco boats, watching people lose their minds, people far more concerned about boats and what's happening than they care about American citizens being murdered by illegal aliens in our country is really rich, in my opinion. Watching anyone say, it's against international law. No, it's not. They're narco-terrorists. They have been declared terrorists. You guys that can't quite understand that will never get it. You're never going to understand it. So therefore, there you go. And then guys like Fake Sean calling in from Fake Pecan Grove, who used a fake name on the show one time, and I asked him what name he used, and he couldn't remember his own fake name that he made up. So, yeah, but like I said, watching the certain people lose their minds over narco-terrorists. They were so upset about that narco sub that we shot down and killed all of them except 2, I think. And they're just like, oh, they're just regular people in a submarine. It's probably a couple with 7 children. Oh, no, that was Joe Biden in Afghanistan, whom he blamed for his botched withdrawal. So he murdered a family of 7, and no one was ever held to account for it. So guess what? Your outrage is rich. You guys can't understand the difference between war and terrorism. Because if you're in charge, there'd be a lot more dead Americans. But clearly you don't care about dead Americans. You care about brownie points for your candidate so you can try to stop whomever is you. Trump derangement is a real thing, folks. And the people losing their mind, once again, trying to say that Trump needs to be 25th Amendment again. They tried that during the first Trump administration. During the Trumpocalypse season 1, they kept saying, he's 25th Amendment, he's got to go. There is, honestly, listen, I don't care whether you like Trump or not. To say that he is cognitively impaired is so out of the realm of reality that it's not even funny. You may not like what he's saying. You may not agree with him politically. You may not agree with him on anything. But to say that the guy is somehow cognitively impaired is utter insanity. The guy is the most competent president we have ever had. I'm going to say that again. He is the most competent president we have ever had. The man generated billions of dollars before he got elected. He has gotten in. He's done everything on behalf of trying to help the American people. He does more press conferences than any other president we have ever had. He does it all day long, every day, constantly. He calls them out. He knows who they are. He knows what's up. He doesn't get the questions ahead of time with pictures of the reporters and their names so he'll know what's going on. No, that was the last guy that they never, ever, even once brought up the 25th Amendment. So much like your terrorist boat outrage, your outrage is rich. Anyway, okay, we're done with hour number 1. I was wondering when we were going to hear from our resident liar who listens all the time and still calls in. I wonder if he's still calling in to Salcedo's show. I imagine he is. All right, hour number 2 is up next. We're actually going to get to some of the topics I had in mind. That's probably a good idea. All right, we'll see you in an hour.